Vivian. I'm Bianca from Brazil, and Rafael is my colleague. She's not psychology, she's an engineer, and this is a mutual and combined professions research. So I'm going to tell you about work. Work should be people's main well-being, right? Should be. And all of us, we need work, otherwise we need somebody working to us. And some numbers about the worldwide scenario. Nowadays we have every day more than 2.7 million people around the world succumb to work-related accidents or diseases. This is really a huge scenario. And we have more than 150 deaths every single day due to unsafe and unhealthy working environments. There are around 100 million victims of work-related illness worldwide, and every 1 million people get injured at work at least. So I don't have good news to you today. And Brazil is not different. Well, Brazil is the fourth country with more work-related accidents worldwide, and only 25% of the total rates are reported. So we have 75% underreported records. And every 3 hours and 38 minutes, one worker dies in Brazil at work. And it costs around 2.4% of the GDP to the government. Well, everyone here consider that human being perfect, even if you think about your children or husband or wife. Well, we can't be perfect, right? So engineers, they try to organize the environment, they try to set up all the environment considering human errors. And if we consider an employee, a worker who has more than 5 years of experience, 100% of training matrix compliance, and well, he or she is really good in healthy way or mental health way, in a good way of work, like she or he is happy, normally all the job is almost done, this person has 5% of chance to fail. So, in a perfect scenario. This way, we can consider human errors like slips, lapses, knowledge-based mistakes, rule-based mistakes, and I don't know if you know those information. Human factors account for from 80 to 90% of the root cause of work-related accidents. So, and safety barriers, physical safety barriers, are not enough if we consider who is getting hurt and why. 90% of the accidents could be prevented, so we should not have those rates that I mentioned before. And psychology, unfortunately, in Brazil and many places, many countries, are not a consistent and strategic voice to companies and industries. That's why I got myself eager to do this research and contribute to the psychology to be more part of important inside the industry. And what I can see is that research and industry do not dialogue much. We are researching, not finding the industry goals, and vice versa. We are talking different language. We are so scientific and they are so business. And well, we created a tool to measure the maturity of social and psychological care inside groups that has a high hazard at work So we did that to promote a safe environment in at-risk individuals, considering the mutual care maturity and safety aspects. The configuration of the two is 32 short and objective affirmative sentences that depict the day-to-day life of the workers, and they rate each sentence from 1 to 5, and they respond that anonymously, considering the teamwork, the leadership of this team, and themselves. So we did a pre-test to align the vocabulary, the consistency of the two, and if it's understandable or not to the population. And well, we did the relevant change, like we almost changed all of the two. After the feedback, we have almost 4 meetings with them. And in total, we have a small group just to get this two to be analyzed according to Cronbauer calculation, which was excellent. And so the questionnaire is more than reliable. Now we can open wild this research to more and more groups. So we divide in 5 rates of care from zeal to indifference. Okay, so zeal, diligence, sleepiness, negligence, and indifference. So we can rate the groups that we can apply this to. As you can see, we divide those items numerically, and we are considering 14 items regarding the global research in health and safety, considering human factors and psychology research. Those items we got from incidents, analyze, and well, disasters, investigation, and many things that happened around the globe. So we have resilience, no horseplay, cordiality, participation, high demand, well distributed, teamwork, mutual trust, errors and mission, interpersonal skills, positions and functions well known, problem solving autonomy, group influences, leadership based on safety and responsibility. So I've been offshore several times, and I could see investigations, I could see people getting hurt, and we have brilliant people working in different industries, different scenarios. And as soon as the people can fail, and as soon as we have a high hazard and vulnerable scenario, and the physical barriers are not enough, this research here is equal to improve teamwork, considering the mutual care, because as soon as I can fail 5% or more and you can fail 5% or more, I can help you not getting hurt, and you can help me as well. But we need to conjugate all those items as I mentioned, because we need a better world, right? Thank you so much for listening.